Hello and welcome back. I think we are almost close to reaching the zenith of ascending our summit to data analytics. Thank you so much for being such a nice audience and being a part of this transformation journey from being a mere purveyor in the field of analyzing data to growing up to a matured professional data analyst. I am delighted and I congratulate you for successfully completing the last 3 modules and graduating to the last module, module 4. This module is all about prescriptive analytics. So again, on behalf of my colleagues and my team members, thank you so much for staying with us till the last module. Broadly, we have covered descriptive, diagnostic and prescriptive analytics so far. In this module, our focus is going to be on prescriptive analytics. So what is prescriptive analytics all about? Where do we find its use cases? What is big data? What are the industrial applications of big data? So mapping the overall journey is something that we are looking forward to in our path to progress, and also in this module we will discuss the points on automated artificial intelligence machine learning projects and what kind of value additions that is going to provide to your client organization. So I think in its most simplest terms, prescriptive analytics is nothing but using optimization technology to prescribe the best course of action that can be recommended to your clients to be implemented on the field in terms of strategizing their business. So it is when you are really challenged to make a complex decision which involves multiple trade-offs between the constraints faced in the environment and the business goals, we go for prescriptive analytics. So this is, as I mentioned, nothing but recommending some optimal solutions. And these optimal solutions would actually help you better synchronized with customer satisfaction, with corporate profitability, and of course with cost savings. So when there are millions and millions of decision variables, when there are constraints, when there are trade-offs, we use prescriptive analytics to arrive at some kind of optimized approach to how to strategize our business. So descriptive analytics use a range of use cases for strategic planning, for operational as well as for tactical activities. So in this module, broadly you are going to learn about the introduction and use cases of prescriptive analytics during COVID-19, some information on big data, some applications of big data, and how automation in artificial intelligence AI/ML is aiding the field of data analytics. One very important tenet of this module is of course a focus on big data. As you understand, big refers to the size, which means there is a huge volume, and it is actually nothing but what you see in a large size supermarket or a kind of wholesale like Costco or Sam's Club. It is very similar in terms of analogy. It is a huge digital store, which contains a lot of an enormity of information. Like you go and buy in a store, you can also actually buy from that digital store. But here the difference is, and why we refer to them as big data, because this data has got volume, the data has enormity in terms of velocity, because data is expanding exponentially every day. Trillions and trillions of data are getting again added up in the digital stores repository, and this data has variety. So remember, 3 V's of big data. The data has volume, the data has velocity, and the data has enormity in terms of variety. So what we do with this now? So as we go, we put them on the basket, and then we go to the cash wrap and we purchase the product using our debit card or credit cards. So here exactly we do this very similar process. So we take all this data and then we process them. We process them with some specialized softwares. Our purpose is we need to uncover trends. We need to uncover certain patterns. We need to uncover some kind of correlation between the data, and our objective is we need to figure out some insights. And what is the ultimately the end goal of all of this? We need to ensure that at the end of the day, customers like you and me are happy in terms of their interaction with the company. So that's all about big data analytics. And this module will also focus on how COVID-19 is disrupting the data analytics strategies, and I'm sure that is going to be equally exciting in terms of the discussion and in terms of the interactions that would follow. So as you understand, the COVID-19 has disrupted everything from buyer behavior to supply chains to economic fallout, and there are a lot of changes that is happening. So the whole world of data analytics, the industry, is now facing a very complicated problem. The problem is how to use the past data, depending on future behavior, depending on the kind of uncertainty that has been created as an aftermath of this COVID-19 pandemic. And you please understand that there are only few organizations who are facing business or usual or as expected. Every organization today is in a state of flux. So you need to have some kind of very solid understanding, a firm grounding on how you actually effortlessly map the path to success. And that is what prescriptive analytics is all about. So on behalf of my colleagues, I wish you a very pleasant learning in the last and the final module of our course on Introduction to Data Analytics. I'm sure that the course would be beneficial not only in terms of an augmentation in terms of your knowledge, but also I think in the pursuit of your career to build yourself as a data analyst. Thank you so much for joining us for the last and the final module of the course. I wish you a pleasant stay in this module and happy learning. This is Ranjan Chaudhary signing off right now, and see you soon.